I know it's not unknown at all, but I read Terraformers just because no one speaks about it. So I went back and read all of it, and I had a fucking great time.
Yeah, Terraformars is awesome.
It was amazing. You should definitely read it if you get the chance. Super gory, terrifying cockroaches.
Yeah.
Great time.
After having read Terraformars, 3 things have been made perfectly clear to me. 1. God damn, I love Russians. 2. There are way too many Terraformer dojins out there, which quite frankly I do not support in any way, shape or form, and it's basically the second coming of ugly bastard dojins, and we all have one singular opinion on those, don't we? And 3rd, I'm a space racist.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
And you are too, if you genuinely believe that the cockroaches are doing anything wrong in Terraformers. Let me explain. Before I do explain, let me give anyone who hasn't touched the manga, or dare I say, the anime, a quick plot summary. If you do already know the story of Terraformers, you can skip to the time on screen, I don't really care. The story begins in the 21st century, where much like in our world, people have realized the planet is fucked. And after some serious board meetings where the big guys discuss possible big brain methods of making Mars inhabitable, like nuking the poles to activate the greenhouse effect, or setting up a giant mirror to reflect sunlight back onto Mars to make it heat up, which was and is seriously discussed as a possibility to warm up Mars in our actual world. Actual world, what the oh fuck, I love humans. Anyway, after some discussions, they decided to put a large quantity of cockroaches on Mars, along with some algae, because they'll warm up the planet, and some science I do not understand. I'm not gonna bullshit you. Ah, fuck it. If I was smart, I wouldn't be doing YouTube anyway. Moving on though, 500 years later, in the 27th century, humans remembered that they had indeed moved millions of cockroaches to a ginger planet and left them there to basically die. Huh. That kind of sounds like my dad. In an attempt to be very cash money, they sent a bunch of astronauts to Mars to scout out the situation. They called this mission the Bugs 1. Wow, we finally landed on Mars. It looks so nice outside. Let's go out and see what it's like. What's up, dude? Got any beers, bro? Well, this isn't very cash money of you. Yes, the roaches evolved into super chads and reminded humans that we are indeed not that guy. After having the whole entirety of Bugs 1 be eradicated by roaches, humanity faces a humongous L at the hands of cock. But of course, for plot reasons, humanity has an answer. An answer called the bug surgery, where humans are injected with insect DNA, making them able to accomplish superhuman tasks with the help of their specific insect, or maybe even mammal DNA? Or even both in the future? How does the story continue? Well, you're going to have to figure it out yourself, you lazy dickhead. Alright, now let me explain why you're indeed a space racist and why the cockroaches do not even deserve the hate they're given. I'm gonna be honest, I give them hate because like who wouldn't give these fucking creatures hate? Like, look at them! So imagine you and your father, who is definitely still in your life and hasn't left to buy milk and hang out with his co-worker Sabrina, go to an island which is freezing to the point that your balls are actually creasing back into your body, and also it has no food, like none. Not to worry though, your dad slaps some algae in your face. You don't understand. You ask your father, how are we gonna survive with this, papa? Your dad hops back onto the boat you two came to the island with, milk in one hand and his co-worker Sabrina in his other, and your dumbass is standing there like a complete and utter idiot. But to everyone's surprise, you survive by the use of your big brain and by cultivating the algae your father gave you to make the island habitable. I'm not gonna lie, you did a pretty good job. You're enjoying your life, but while you're out sunbathing, you hear a giant ship's honk. You look to see what's up. You see your dad waving, looking old, wrinkly, and looking like he sniffs his own farts on a daily basis. You don't know why he has come, but you do know that it probably isn't anything good considering how he has treated you in the past. Now you have two options. Accept your father with open arms, which is also accepting other consequences with open arms, or make him back up Make him understand this is your island now, bro. This is your. And if he does not leave you alone, there will be major consequences for him. You settle for option 2. You make him back off. But after returning home, your dad tells everyone he knows, everyone, family, friends of friends, etc., that you attacked him and makes everyone hate you and wanting to kill you, even though technically you're just defending what is rightfully yours. Now, let me ask you, dear viewer, after you've now heard this very jank metaphor, who is in the wrong? Unless you are some really fucked up capitalist, you'll probably say the father, basically agreeing that the roaches are doing nothing wrong. But while reading Terraformars, I'ma be honest, I, much like everyone else, was like, yeah, KG, fuck that ugly motherfucker. Oh, yes. Oh my god, KG's such good husband material. Oh my god. Now, having brought up that cockroaches are doing nothing wrong, definitely brings up an argument that humans never admit that they're wrong and always find a way to justify certain actions. There are several events in history to back this statement up, but I am in no way, shape, or form the guy to discuss this topic. But I do find it fascinating that a manga which started off as basically a cockroach head go boom, developed into such a politically, emotionally, and honest, sometimes philosophically deep story, which sometimes finds similarities in stories like Attack on Titan, with the amount of plot twists this story contains. But moving on from the deep conversations, man, after the first few shock chapters, the story does get repetitive. I can literally tell you how any of the first few volumes go with a margin of error of about 5%. This stays this way until, minus spoilers, not really, but it stays this way until the Annex 1 mission, where every 15 pages I was thinking, is this the part where he's supposed to die? This happened more times than I'd like to admit, but this is where the story really started to be unpredictable, which it was not in the Bugs 2 mission. You could literally tell when the character was about to die. But speaking of characters dying, this manga does not know when to kill off characters. This is a major spoiler, so skip to the screen on time.
Skip to the screen on time.
But how the fuck is Michelle K. Davis still alive? Explain. Explain. She. Oh my god. Trust me. I like her. I like her and her character arc. This bitch should be rotting 6 foot under the Martian soil. Respectfully, there are so many times when the author Yu Sasuga keeps characters alive for no reason, because this manga isn't actually over yet, it's just on hiatus. But the time this keeping characters alive frustrated me the most is when the big brain hacker team managed to get comms back online, enabling Michelle to communicate with Germany for about 10 seconds. But while enabling comms for everyone else, they would sacrifice their own lives. So it appeared at first, but they got saved! What the fuck? Let me tell you, my emotions were at an all-time high. I was crying while punching the air out of frustration, bro. I was mad. I was mad that my favorite character was dying, bro. KG, I love KG. And they just get rescued? They just get rescued like that? Okay. Oh, you like to play with my emotions, huh? From then on, I have had trust issues. I have been scarred. I just don't think characters will die, no matter how dire the situation is. Fucking Michelle was talking to her dead dad in heaven and came back. Like, bro, what the fuck? But moving on, something the boys at Trash Taste mentioned on a side note.
The story is kind of mad at times.
Yeah. Okay, monkey. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, monkey. Okay. Turns out, I am indeed the monkey. Don't misunderstand. The premise of the story is interesting, but the way it's told, with just slaps and slaps of text hitting you in the balls every time you flip a page, it's so unattractive. If I wanted to read a book, I'd read a book, even though I'll never read a book in my fucking life. From my experience of manga, the drawings tell the story and the minimal text enhances it. But this is too much text! But what I can say is when the story is not active, aka in fight scenes, high octane scenes, this manga slaps balls to the walls. Like, this is a 10 out of 10 manga when it comes to fight scenes. Other than that, I can't say more about this manga because that's spoiler territory, and honestly, the less you know about this manga, the better. Secondly, I'm too tired to write more of this shitty script. So with that being said, I'd like to thank Trash Taste for letting me capitalize off of one little segment of their podcast. Love it. And especially CWA, Connor, because this is the second time I've capitalized off of one of his properties. Don't watch the other video. Please, I beg. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you guys when I see you. Bye, guys.